What if I told you that one of the most quiet, understated fruits in your kitchen is actually part of a billion-dollar global industry? Soft, sweet, and subtle, pears don't demand attention. They don't shine like strawberries or impress like cherries. And yet, behind their gentle flavor lies one of the oldest cultivated fruits in human history, and one of the most carefully managed agricultural systems in America. In the United States, pears are primarily grown in regions like Washington, Oregon, and California, from the cool river valleys of Yakima to the sunlit orchards of Sacramento. These areas provide the perfect balance of cold winters and warm, dry summers, conditions pears absolutely depend on. Every year, the U.S. produces over 1.1 million tons of pears, with California alone contributing more than 300,000 tons and generating over $1 billion in export value. These pears travel across the globe, from Canada and Europe to Asia, making them not just a fruit, but a powerful economic force. But beyond the numbers, pears are deeply personal. They're sliced into fresh salads, baked into golden pies, pressed into refreshing juice, and enjoyed as a healthy snack packed with fiber, antioxidants, and vitamin C. Today, we're taking you on a journey, from orchard to table, from the quiet patience of farmers to the precision of modern factories. Because pears don't just grow. They are carefully guided every step of the way. If you enjoy discovering how everyday food is made, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow along for more amazing farm-to-table stories. Every pear begins long before the fruit itself, with the soil. Farmers start by preparing land that is loose, well-drained, and rich in nutrients, with a pH between 6.0 and 7.0. The soil is carefully tilled, often using specialized machinery, and enriched with organic fertilizers to create the perfect foundation for growth. Then comes planting. Pear trees are typically planted in early spring or fall, giving them time to adapt to mild weather conditions. Each tree is spaced about 4 to 6 meters apart, ensuring enough room for sunlight, airflow, and root expansion. But young trees are fragile. That's why farmers use staking techniques, supporting each tree with wooden or metal poles to keep them upright against wind and the future weight of fruit. It's a small detail, but one that can determine the entire life of the tree. Watering is another critical factor, especially during the first 2 years. Farmers carefully monitor soil moisture, often using modern drip irrigation systems to deliver just the right amount of water. Too little, and the tree struggles. Too much, and the roots can rot. Patience is everything here. Pear trees take 4 to 7 years before producing fruit. During this time, farmers focus on shaping the tree through pruning, removing weak, diseased, or overcrowded branches to improve sunlight exposure and airflow. They also manage pests and diseases, like leaf spot, using eco-friendly solutions such as neem oil or biological treatments. Then, in early spring, usually between March and April, the orchards transform. Thousands of white blossoms bloom across the trees, turning entire valleys into a sea of soft petals. This is when nature steps in. Bees become the silent workforce of the orchard, pollinating flowers and ensuring fruit formation. Without them, there would be no harvest. After pollination, tiny green pears begin to form. Over the next 3 to 5 months, they slowly grow, shaped by sunlight, water, and time. Modern farms are also embracing technology, using drones to monitor crop health, automated irrigation systems to conserve water, and data-driven tools to predict yield. It's a perfect blend of tradition and innovation. By late summer, the orchards are ready. But here's something surprising: pears are not picked when they're ripe. Unlike most fruits, pears must be harvested while they are still firm. If left too long on the tree, they become overripe from the inside out. That means timing is everything. Harvest season typically runs from July to September, depending on the variety, and despite advances in technology, most pears are still picked by hand. Workers move through the orchards early in the morning. When temperatures are cool, each pear is gently lifted and twisted from the branch, a simple motion that requires skill and care. Because pears bruise easily, pickers wear padded bags across their shoulders, carefully placing each fruit inside before emptying them into large bins. These bins can hold hundreds of pounds. But even then, every movement must be controlled. One small mistake, a drop, a squeeze, a missing stem, can reduce the fruit's quality. In larger orchards, machines assist with transport, conveyor belts, motorized carts, and even robotic harvesters with soft silicone grips help move fruit efficiently without damage. Once collected, the pears are loaded onto trucks and transported quickly to processing facilities. The journey from tree to factory has begun. At the factory, pears are treated with precision and a surprising level of care. The first step? Cleaning. Freshly harvested pears are washed thoroughly to remove dirt, leaves, and any unwanted residues. Some facilities also use dry cleaning systems with soft brushes and air jets to preserve the fruit's natural coating. Next comes sorting. This is where technology truly shines. Pears move along conveyor belts through advanced systems equipped with cameras, sensors, and even laser technology. These machines evaluate each fruit based on size, shape, color, and surface quality. At the same time, human workers inspect them visually, ensuring only the best pears move forward. It's a collaboration between human judgment and machine precision. Lower-grade pears aren't wasted, they're redirected for processing into juice, puree, or other products. Premium pears continue through the line, where they may be trimmed or lightly processed depending on their final use. Then comes one of the most critical stages, storage. Pears are placed in controlled atmosphere environments, where temperature, humidity, and oxygen levels are carefully managed. This slows down ripening and allows producers to control exactly when the pears will be ready for consumers. Because remember, pears ripen off the tree. This step ensures that when you finally bite into one, it's perfectly soft, sweet, and ready to enjoy. Not every pear is destined to be eaten fresh. Many are transformed into a variety of delicious products that extend their shelf life and expand their reach. One of the most popular? Pear juice. The process begins by peeling and slicing the fruit. Then, the pieces are fed into juicing machines that extract the liquid while preserving its natural flavor and nutrients. The result is a light, refreshing drink, naturally sweet and rich in vitamins. Other pears are canned, dried, or turned into puree. These products allow consumers to enjoy pears year-round, even outside of harvest season. From healthy snacks to gourmet ingredients, pears prove their versatility in every form. Once the pears have been carefully sorted, cleaned, and conditioned to ripen at just the right time, they move to the final stage, packaging. Each pear is placed into sturdy boxes or crates, designed to protect the fruit during transport. Labels are added, showing origin, variety, and quality standards. This isn't just about logistics, it's about traceability and trust. In large-scale facilities, automated packing lines handle thousands of pears per hour, ensuring consistency and efficiency. Some pears are packed for local markets, while others are prepared for long-distance export. To preserve freshness, many shipments are transported using refrigerated trucks. These temperature-controlled systems keep the pears in perfect condition as they travel across states, or even across continents. From California and Washington, pears are shipped to supermarkets, school cafeterias, restaurants, and international markets in Canada, Europe, and Asia. What started as a quiet fruit in an orchard is now part of a global journey. From a small blossom in spring, to a carefully harvested fruit in late summer, to a precisely handled product in a modern facility, every pear carries a story. A story of patience, because it takes years for a tree to bear fruit. A story of care, because every pear must be handled gently by human hands. And a story of innovation, where tradition meets technology to deliver perfection. But pears are more than just food. They support rural communities, create thousands of jobs, and contribute hundreds of millions of dollars to the economy. They represent generations of farmers who dedicate their lives to growing something simple, yet meaningful. In a fast-moving world, pears remind us of something important. Good things take time. So the next time you bite into a soft, sweet pear, remember the journey it took to reach you. If this story gave you a new appreciation for the food on your table, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who values honest work and real stories. And tell us in the comments, what's your favorite way to enjoy pears?